Dan, catching up ahead of Saturday's game against Shrewsbury. Just quickly, before we get into that one, some short reflections on a point at Reading on Tuesday.
Yeah, a performance that had lots of aspects that we can build on moving forwards. I think the tone for the game was set in the first couple of minutes when we faced, two long throws, a free kick and a corner. And I think that resilience, that discipline, that team-first mentality that we showed in those first couple of minutes really set us in good stead, gave us a platform to move forwards and actually finish the game with 4 big chances that on another day we could have won the game. So lots to like about the team, lots that we can build on moving forwards, and that's certainly what we're going to be looking to do.
Certainly looked like we were much more structured in defence, and we sort of faced a lot less chances than we have in previous matches as well.
Yeah, I liked the game plan that we went in with. I think obviously the opposition play a part in how the game looks. Reading were a slightly more structured team, which allowed our out of possession to be slightly more structured as well. But I just like the way, I thought Demi Mitchell, the work that he put in the front line with Josh McGuinness, the way that they defended that first part of our out of possession work was outstanding. And again, the first time that back three has actually played together, even though they've been here for a few weeks, that's a real promising sign that we can look to build on moving forwards.
So there's so many things to take in to this weekend and going on to the rest of the season from Tuesday. Is there anything you wanted to see more of that you want to see the players do this weekend?
I like the way that the team played on Tuesday. I like the way that they ran for each other. I enjoyed the way that they all defended for each other. And then probably the thing that stood out from the game was actually when we had spells of real control, or we had spells where we created chances. And I think if you can do that, you can be consistent with that performance level, then that's when the results will come off the back of it. But no, what I liked most about Tuesday was just the fact that there was huge potential in a lot of individual and the collective performance.
Plenty to be positive about then. What are you expecting from Shrewsbury this weekend?
Shrewsbury will be a well-organised, energetic team. I think if you look at Gareth Ainsworth's teams in the past and the job that he's come in and started to do at Shrewsbury, they'll be all in. They'll give everything they've got, and that will provide tests to us. There's a couple of players in their team that we know from their time at the club, so it'll be a difficult test. There's lots to play for at this time of the season, and we're going to look to be at our very best to get maximum points from this game.
They're a side who we've gone from playing a side on the edge of the playoff places to now playing a side closer to us in the table. They're fighting for their lives, as a lot of teams are down in those positions. Are you expecting for them to make it really difficult for us and show some real determination on Saturday?
I think the time of the season, virtually everyone in this league is playing for something, and also these are professional footballers. They're always playing for something. So we're expecting a difficult test. We're expecting them to be direct, to be full of energy, to get pressure on us when we've got the ball. But we've prepared now for every opposition, from Rotherham first game of the season to Shrewsbury on Saturday, with the maximum effort, maximum intent, and we will do exactly the same for Shrewsbury, and we'll make sure the players are ready.
I know Gary always says it, I'm sure you'll say the same, that every game's a big game, but with 2 home games in a few days, it feels like a really big opportunity for us.
It is a big opportunity for us, and going back to the Northampton game, it was a brilliant moment when Sonny Cox scored that goal. It felt like the crowd, to be fair, they stuck with us in that game, and actually half the time they dragged us along in that second half, and it was brilliant that we could give back. Sonny could give back in that moment. And it was a fantastic moment to hear them singing that. He's one of our own song, and being able to give something back. And that's what we'll look to do over these next 2 games. We're going to make sure that the fans have something they can cheer about and can get behind.
Sonny feels like a player who's really taken his chance. He seems to always take his chance when he's given it. Obviously scored that goal, came very close to a win on Tuesday as well. You must be really impressed with how he's been. Yeah,
really impressed with Sonny coming into the team and being able to impact games. I think, again, huge credit to Sonny, to Ed Turns, who also came in after being suspended, and Ben Purrington coming into the team, Jack Aitchison coming into the team after a little time out. And I think what that shows is the work and the professionalism of both the players and the staff, that players are ready to come in when they're called upon.
I suppose that's testament to how hard they work in training as well, because unlike earlier in the season where sort of the team picked itself due to injuries, you've got several fit and available players now that are missing out on the squad completely because of you're clearly seeing high standards in training.
Yeah, the competition for places is huge. I don't envy the manager, mate being the one that sort of has to make those final decisions on players and the squad. It's a difficult but excellent problem to have. So credit to the boys, the way that they work makes that difficult decision each week, and also gives them the best opportunity that when they come out from not playing, they're ready to step into the team.
Just sort of on team availability, has everyone come through Tuesday okay? Are we sort of where we were in terms of squad wise?
Yeah, it was a big effort physically from the players on Tuesday. They'll be back out on the grass today, so we'll know more come the end of training today. But lots about that performance, lots about the way the squad is starting to gel, because again, it's a very new group of players playing together, which is showing signs that we'll look forward to in the future.